sleeping at my desk.
You were drunk! Well, you would be too. He's just deadening the pain inside from being trapped as a mediocre cog in the dead-end machine of capitalism.
But he's the CFO!
I said American workers should be able to retire at age 35 and receive health care and a salary for life on your dime. Otherwise, what's the point?
That's impossible.
That's not how economics work. Don't you understand? I'm extremely rich. I understand how economics work and what the working class needs. They want a six-pack of beer, an eager girl in their pickup truck, and a depressing folk tune playing on the radio. This here's a free country, boy. Free, but with thousands of rules and regulations to keep greedy corporations like you in line. If you don't like it, move to China.
But because of the free trade agreement, that's where we'll have to move the company if we don't want to go out of business. We just want a sensible discussion of the issue.
Oh, you're nothing short of a disgrace. If peaceful protest won't change your mind, we're going to have to solve this the old-fashioned way. With mind-bending, liberal, impotent rage! A victory for the working man! My work here is done.
But our workplace is destroyed.
Ah, hell, go on welfare.
Later.
Back. Get a six-pack and relax. You deserve it after all.
What up?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Nothing. Chilling. What are you up to?
Oh, apparently dinner last night had something in it that my body doesn't like.
Oh, damn.
So I'm home today.
Damn. Yeah, that sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear that.
And in about 10 minutes, I gotta give Aflac a call.
Yo, Aflac?
Yeah, to the intermittent FMLA's through.
I got you.
Flare-ups happen, I call them up, and then I don't get paid for the day, but it doesn't go against my points on my attendance.
Good.
I don't. It hits the perfect attendance, so I don't get that, but at least I don't lose my job over it.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
I don't get it though, dude. It's like October, November, December last year. Perfect attendance, wasn't late, wasn't sick, nothing. Body was doing good. January hits, and it's like every year, first part of the year, my body just. At first, I thought, well, maybe it's psychological, and I'm just like getting sick because I know I've got personal time I can take. Dude, that ain't it. It ain't psychological, that's for sure. Because I'm sitting there trying to get perfect attendance for the year, and it's like, oh, that's out the door a long time ago.
Yeah.
But it's life.
How do I adjust the volume for the chat? Like, that way I can hear in-game, too.
Go into, are you on art?
Yeah.
Go into the party settings, like the chat party, and there should be a settings tab in that where you can change stuff.
Okay.
I'm keeping an eye on Arc Raiders, waiting for it to go on discount.
Can you still hear me or no?
Yep, I can still hear you. You hear me?
Yeah. Yeah. Lynn's got a doctor's appointment this morning, so she's in the living room. She's got her allergy appointment that I really forgot about. Rosette sent me a text message reminder from the allergy doctor.
I have to put all my appointments in my phone and set reminders like a day ahead and then an hour ahead.
Well, they send reminders, but they sent it to Rosa's phone, which is fine. I don't understand why they sent it to her, but either way, they sent it to Rosa's phone, so she just sent it to me. yesterday. I was like, hey, remember Leanne's got an appointment at 9 in the morning. I'm
I
like,
had
oh
an
shit.
appointment yesterday with the bone doctor. So I've got
Oh yeah.
degenerative disc disease. I've got bone spurs on my spine, and
Oh
I've got this
shit.
other disease called DISH. Like DISH is the acronym for it, but it's similar to
Uh-huh.
degenerative disc, but it's the
Mm-hmm.
actual vertebrae are degenerating. So my
Mm.
entire spine is just crumbling and falling apart.
Yep. Sure
On
is.
the plus side, all the blood work came back normal. So there's no inflammation and hereditary and all that kind of stuff. I don't have any of that. So that's all came back
Good.
normal. But but my spine is basically just crumbling and falling apart, and lifting boxes of
Yeah.
books all day is
Mm-hmm.
going to tear it up quicker. There's nothing I
Yep.
can do about it.
Yep. I hate that for you.
And then with my employer doubling down on this DEI crap, because
What
I'm
does that
not
mean?
diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Oh.
Basically, what DEI is they justify discriminating against white guys, mainly white
What?
men. Yeah, it's justification for discrimination against white men. Women
That's some
check the box of
bullshit.
female. Any in quotation person of color checks the box of minority.
I like how you like in quotation. My
Well,
bad. I got
well
that one
they,
though.
they, they call it a minority. Dude, I
Yeah.
work with 40 people. 3 of us are
You're
white.
the Yep, you're
Like
the minority.
I am the minority in my department for what I do.
Yep.
And it
Yep.
pisses them off when I tell them that. It's like, bitch, you're the one that made it this way. I'm not the one only hiring people that speak Spanish.
Right?
It's like, they're the ones that only want to hire Spanish speaking people. I'm
Yep.
not the one making that rule. Hell, I couldn't get a promotion because I don't speak Spanish.
What?
Yep. The last person that, when they promoted someone up for coordinator, it was not on the like list of responsibilities and all that, like where it shows what all you need to know and what it takes to
Mm-hmm.
qualify for the job.
Yeah.
Being bilingual was nowhere near listed on that, but it came up in the interview.
It can't come up in an interview if that's not part of the process.
It did though. It's like, well, we got a bunch of them. How are you going to communicate with them? It's like, I communicate with them every day. It's like, you don't only just have to use spoken language to communicate. There's other forms
Yep.
of communication. Like, how do you communicate with a deaf person?
Yeah, how did they communicate
you
during the
find
interview?
ways to make it work.
Yeah, but how did they communicate during the interview?
They get an interpreter.
Well, shit, get me an
They,
interpreter.
well, that's why I told him
Thank-
even is like, if push comes to shove, we've got 3 other interpreters in the department that are in management. Of the 6 managers, 3 of them are bilingual. Or technically, of the 6 people in management in my department, at the time, 3 of them were bilingual. Now we've got 4.
Yeah.
And the one that they hired, when I asked for an interpreter of what some dude was saying, because he was saying something about Americano and had a derogatory tone to his voice, and I asked for an interpreter for it, and she's like, oh, we don't have an interpreter available. So, bitch, that's what you were hired for. You speak 2 languages. I don't.
Mm.
I didn't say that, but I did go up to HR and tell them about what happened.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what did HR do about it? Nothing?
Not a damn thing. Oh, well, we'll
Fucking
say
HR.
something to her, and if your
Going for
story
some wheels?
don't match, then
I'm Johnny
obviously
on
it
the
didn't
spot.
happen.
I'll
It's
hook you
like,
up.
fuck ever.
Well, you know HR is only there to protect the company, not you.
Most of the time, yeah. This lady in HR used to be great, but with this new
Okay.
COO that we have that's pushing this DEI crap, and the CEO that's over in England that's pushing this DEI crap,
Mm-hmm.
they're making it worse on everybody.
Really? That's wild. It's not right.
It's life,
I'll
though.
get there as soon as I can.
Yep.
I'll get back to it then.
That's for damn sure.
Oh,
That is for damn sure.
yeah. When they had that all staff meeting a couple weeks ago, Had I known they were going to bring up DEI in the meeting, like had I known they were actually going to admit to it, I would have came in with like notes ready to ask questions, and I would have put them on the spot and pissed them off.
Hell yeah.
Because I'm the type of person I'll do that shit. I don't care. It's like, what are you going to do to me? You going to fire me? I'll call OSHA. I'll get ICE in here. Oh, when someone asked them, you know, if with all the ICE stuff going on, and then with them getting a headquarters is just a couple cities over. Like there's a new ICE headquarters going in about 30 minutes from the town I live in. And people are making a big deal of it. The news is like, oh, you know, you got to be careful out there and all this. Like, because the news is, you know, they're stupid. Yeah. But they're like, you know, if ICE comes in here and they try to deport people, how's it going to affect our jobs? Are their jobs going to be saved for them or what? And
probably not.
Work was like, well, you know, we've already talked to our lawyers. ICE isn't getting out of the lobby. And I'm like, bitch, you're going to say ICE isn't getting out of the lobby. If they come in here with warrants and you try to keep them in the lobby, you're going to prison for interfering with law enforcement. If someone comes to your home with a warrant, if cops show up to your front door with a warrant, you can't keep them out. As much as you think you can, you can't. Now, if they come up and they just want to force their way in, you can legally resist that to a point, but then you got to fight it in court because you take it too far, and then they're going to take it too far. You know, shit happens.
Yeah.
But if they come in with a warrant and you're sitting there trying to fight them, you're going to prison.
Yep.
And I'm like, man, I like the HR lady, the main HR lady. I like her. She's a good person for the most part, but you think you're going to stand in the way of a federal investigation? You're going to prison, and I ain't going to feel sorry for you.
Yep, at that point, it's like, come on, let's really think about what we're doing and what we're talking about, because...
And they're like, you know, we're going to take everything on a case-by-case basis, and I'm like, case-by-case basis. If they're detained at first, hold their job. Innocent until proven guilty. Hold their job for them if they're detained at first. If they're found that they're illegal and they're getting deported, they ain't coming back. Don't hold their job for them.
Yep.
If they're detained and they're found that they are legal, they just didn't have their ducks in a row at the moment, hold their job for them, get it back to them because they were here legally.
And my thing is this, like, what are the companies that are hiring illegals, what consequences are happening for them?
Nothing's really happening yet.
So that has to change.
Here's what Trump's trying to do on that. He's trying to push it through Congress. He can sign an executive order, and it goes through right now. The problem with that is the next person in can sign an executive order and get rid of it. It's what
happens. Yep, what happens.
So that's why things are taking so long, because he's trying to push through Congress, so it takes an act of Congress to reverse it. So a lot of people are like, oh, he's taking too long. It's like, it's not just him he would sign it if it was on his desk. It's taking too long having to go through all the other processes.
Yeah, and I get it, but I'm just simply saying, though, here it is that, like, we're like, oh, the illegals are bad, blah, 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 but at the end of the day, if they can't
if they can't get a job and they can't get a roof over their head, they're going to go home.
Right. So that's all I'm saying. I'm saying is
it's not
these
just
companies but the companies need to get penalized heavily, like damn near to the brink of bankruptcy or shut down. If this is that big of an issue,
if they were hit with a $10,000 fine, no matter how big the business is,
I think it needs to be more.
It could be a lawn care service all the way up to Walmart or Amazon. If they're hit with a $10,000 fine for every illegal found in their employment, doesn't matter if they knew they were there or not. If they were found, because you've got the opportunity to go through, your records and find out, hey, this person's work visa, it was up to date when we hired them, but they've worked here for a couple years, so it's about to lapse. So,
Yeah,
since
but
it's
and
about
that's
to
what I'm
lapse, let's
saying.
remind them so they can go out and get it updated before it lapses.
Yep,
Keep
and
them
that's
on the
all I'm
books.
saying.
And to me,
Yep.
that's 100% above board because you're just helping someone who is here legally stay here legally. I'm cool with that. If
Mm-hmm.
they're like, oh, well, their paperwork lapsed and we just didn't get around to it, no, fuck that, it lapsed. They knew what they
Mm-hmm.
were here doing. They knew they knew when they came here legally that this is something they got to keep up with, and they didn't keep up with it. It's not my fault. It's not my
Yep.
problem. They got to go.
Yep. Yep. And at the end of the day, and I'm gonna be honest with you, my stance on it is, I mean, as far as illegals, like my deal is this: look, if you doing honest work or whatever, if a company has hired you knowing that you're illegal, you're doing honest work, and you're not going out causing mischief and shit like that, like I don't care. And that's where I stand with it. I don't care because at the end of the day, most likely you're going for a job that I don't want or a pay that I can't, justify getting paid. You know what I mean? So
I
the
get where
fact
you're
of
coming from, but being someone who is in this situation, dude, I make
mhm
almost $45,000 a year. I've been with this company for
mhm
next month will be 19 years.
yeah.
There's illegals coming in, getting paid damn near as much as I am, and they're passing up people
Yes,
that are
yes,
here
yes.
legally to hire the
Yes.
illegals.
Yes.
And
So
the
my
reason why they think the illegals are easier to control because they got something to lose.
so that's the company's issue. You know what I mean? Not that to me, like I get it and look,